Hello everyone. Today we will discuss one of the topic in business mathematics subject which is compound interest. So ano ba itong compound interest? So the computation is based on principal amount and the interest that accumulates on it in every period. So meaning ang magiging basis ng ating computation para makuha yung interest is not only the principal or the base amount kung magkano yung ating inutang or ipinautang, hindi yun ang magiging basis for the second year of the loan or the ng iyong pagkakautang. So, ang magiging basis na natin ay isasama na natin yung interest na hindi pa nababayaran noong first year. So, it means um, tubo na tinubuan pa, no? Medyo masakit, no? It's pag sinabing compounded interest. So may formula tayo in computing compound interest. That's interest is equal to principal, 1 plus rate, exponent time, less 1. Okay. So let's have an illustration. Long method ito using the simple interest formula. No? We all know that the simple interest formula is interest is equal to PRT or principal times rate times time. So let's assume that on February 1, 2021, John borrowed money from the bank amounting to 10,000 with an interest rate of 5% compounded annually. How much is the bank interest income after 3 years? So si John daw ay kumuha or umutang ng pera sa bangko nagkakahalaga ng 10,000 at napagkasunduan na ang magiging interest ng 10,000 na yun ay 5% compounded annually. So it means every year ang magiging basis na ng computation ng interest ay the principal plus the interest. Now, how much is the bank interest? Yan ang tanong, no? Income after 3 years. Magkano ang kinita ni bangko sa loob ng 3 taon? Ayan, okay. So let's solve this using long method, yung simple interest formula. So yung first year, interest is equal to PRT. So 10,000 times 5% or 0.05, that's 500. That's the interest for first year of the loan. So ito yung interest na babayaran ni John. And for the second year, ang magiging basis na ng computation ng interest ay yung amount or base amount or principal amount plus the first year interest. Alright? Kung hindi niya syempre binayaran yan, no? So, magiging basis na ay the principal and then the interest, 10,000 plus 500, that is 10,500. That is the new principal amount for the second year of the loan. That's why, for the second year, what we are going to do is 10,500 times 5%, that is 525. So second year, ang naging interest na ay 525 plus 500 nung first year, that is 1,025. Okay? Now, hindi pa rin si John nakabayad nung second year, no? Hindi niya binayaran yung interest. So ang magiging basis na for the third year of loan is the new principal amount, which is yung basis o principal amount ng second year na 10,500, and then ipa-plus natin yung interest na na-accumulate during the time. So 10,500 plus 525, that is 11,025. That is the new interest, the new principal na pagbabasihan natin in computing the interest for the third year of the loan. So in solving the third year of the third year interest, 11,025 times 5%, that is 551.25. By adding this interest, that's first year, second year, and third year, we will arrive at the total interest income of the bank for the 3 years of loan. So ito yung kabuuang interest income ng bank or interest expense naman ni John, no, sa kanyang inutang na pera sa bangko. Now, let's take a look the formula, no? Let's use the formula for the compounded interest kasi ito ay long method, no? Okay? All right, same problem, but we will use the formula which is interest is equal to P 1 minus rate raised to time less 1. Okay? So ang principal is 10,000, all right? And then 1 that is given plus 0.05 saan nanggaling ito? That is the rate, no? I-convert natin into decimal and then exponent 3. All right? So 10,000 and na plus na nating 1 plus 0.05, that is 1.05 raised to 3 or exponent 3 minus 1. Okay, 10,000 1 may 1. Okay, paano na compute mo na pala to? 1.05 raised to 3. So ibig sabihin niyan, makatatlong beses mo siyang itatime sa kanyang sarili, or kung kayo may scientific calculator, you can press it on your calculator. Pero kung ang calculator nyo ay regular calculator, just type 1.05 times, okay? And then equals nyo lang ng 2 beses. Bakit 2 beses lang? Yun yung technique, no? Kasi pag regular calculator, yan yung technique namin, no? But if you have scientific calculator, just press 1.05 and then exponent 3. Alright? So ang lalabas dyan ay 1.156, 157625 less 1 or minus 1. So magiging sagot na lang ay 0.157625 times 10,000, and then the answer, final answer is 1,576.25. Okay, let's check kung parehas ba yung answer dun sa ating long method kanina. Okay, 1,576.25. And then using the formula 1,57625. So it means that's correct, no? So this is the total interest for the 3 years loan ni John. All right? Sa kanyang 10,000 na inutang. Let's have an exercises. Assume Ben borrowed money from Best Loan to finance his building project. He agreed to pay the amount of 100,000 with the interest of 1.5% compounded annually payable for 3 years. Okay, first question, how much is the total interest expense for the first year of loan? Okay, so this is the solution. Kapag ang tanong lang naman, okay, kapag ang tanong lang naman ang hinahanap ay first year, kahit hindi na natin gamitin yung compound interest formula. Bakit? Kasi ginagamit lang natin siya kapag lumampas ng 1 taon ang payment term ng loan. So since ang tinatanong sa number 1 is interest expense for the first year of loan, we will only use the formula na simple interest formula, which is principal times rate times time. So 100,000, that is the principal, and then times 0.015, saan siya nanggaling? That's 1.5%. No, i-convert natin into decimal, times 1, that is 1,500. So this is the answer. Now, to prove, no, baka sabihin nyo, ay sir, dapat ang gamitin pa rin natin compound interest formula since ang sabi compounded daw yan, given na yan. So, sige, pagbigyan natin, no? By using the compounded interest, okay, let's check, no? So, 100,000, 1 plus 0.15, okay, sinubstitute lang natin, no, saan nanggaling yung 0.15, that's the rate, raised to 1, okay, raised to 1, it means exponent 1, no, kapag exponent 1, kung ano yung base yun na rin yun, no, less 1, kaya as you can see, walang nangyari, no? 1.015 less 1, that's 0.015. The same lang, no? 100,000 times 0.015, that is also 1,500. So the same lang, right? So much better to use the simple interest if the question is only for 1 year. It's only for 1 year of the loan. Okay? I hope you got it. Now let's solve number 2 question. If Benz decided to pay the loan, what is the total amount to be paid in the first year of loan? Sabi, even the term, no? Nung nagkasundo yung bangko, ang term, babayaran mo ito, Ben, sa loob ng 3 taon. Pero si Ben, sabi ni Ben, nung matapos ang 1 taon, ay gusto ko ng bayaran, ayaw ko na ng may utang, no? So magkano kaya ang kanyang babayaran sa bangko? Alright? So remember, yung first question, kinompute natin yung first year interest and that is 1,500. And of course, yung kanyang inutang na 100,000, that's the principal. Pagpaplasin lang natin yung dalawang yan. So the total amount to be paid at the end of the first year of loan is 101,500. Okay? All right. So let's answer number 3 question. Okay, what is the total interest at the end of second year of loan? No? Tinatanong naman second year of loan. So talaga dito, gagamitin na natin ay yung formula ng compound interest. Okay, so let's substitute the given amount to the formula provided. Okay, yung principal, that's 100,000. 1 plus 0.15, that's 1.5%. Raised to 2, no? Or exponent 2, kasi ang hinahanap ay second year of loan, less 1 or minus 1. So 100,000 and 1.015 exponent 2 or itatimes natin siya sa kanyang sarili. 1.015 times 1.015, that is 1.03225. Okay? Minus 1, that is 0.03225 times 100,000. So the answer is 3,022.50. This is the total interest at the end of the second year of the loan. Okay, I hope you got it. Okay, next question, number 4. If Benz decided to pay the loan, what is the total amount to be paid at the end of the second year? So same lang din, no? Sabi, nagbayad na daw si Ben at the end of the second year of the loan. Hindi niya tinapos yung 3 years. So magkano ang kanyang babayaran? So yung interest na na-compute natin kanina, which is 3,022.50 plus the principal amount na 100,000. So the total amount na babayaran ni Ben ay 103,022.50. All right? Okay. Number 5. How much is the reported interest expense at the end of the term? So tinatanong dito, end of the term, which is 3 years. Kasi yun yung kanilang napagkasunduan. Payable for 3 years. End of the term. So same lang din na process. Ang mababago lang lagi ay yung exponent, no? As you can see, yung exponent. So itatimes naman natin yung 1.015 sa makatatlong beses, no? Or just 1.015 times, pindutin nyo yung equal sa calculator nyo ng 2 beses. 2 beses lang. But if you have a scientific calculator, just type 1.015, then exponent 3. Or kung nalilito kayo sa calculator, just 1.015 times 1.015 times 1.015. So makatatlong beses. All right? So the answer is 1.04567.8. All right? And then less 1, so magiging sagot na lang ay 0.045678 times 100,000. So the total interest at the end of the term is 4,567.80. Right? So number 6. So, magkano naman daw ang babayaran ni Ben at the end of the terms? So, the same lang. So, yung interest na na-compute natin kanina and then 100,000, pagpaplasin lang. So, the total amount na babayaran ni Ben at the end of the term or at the end of 3 years ay 104,567.80. Okay, last question. If Ben's paying the interest every year, how much is the interest at the end of the term? No? Sabi, si Ben daw, bawat taon binabayaran niya yung interest. So it means, sa susunod na taon, yung second year, wala nang, hindi mapapadagdag yung interest sa principal, which is the new basis sana ng computation ng interest for the second year. Kasi binayaran na niya eh. So it means, at the end of the term, ang basis pa rin ng computation ng interest ay yung original amount. Bakit? Kasi nga binabayaran niya every year yung interest na na-accumulate, no? So it means ang magiging basis lang ng first year, second year, and third year ay yung original amount kasi nagbabayad naman siya ng interest every year. That's why the answer is 1,500. Sana nakuha nyo, no? So if you have some question, message me na lang and just, yun nga, message nyo na lang ako and thank you so much. Just watch this video and it will be great for you and will be helpful to you while you are pursuing accounting or any business subject kasi gamit na gamit ito mostly sa mga financing industry. All right, thank you very much and God bless everyone.